our recording. So I'm recording now. This is the lecture for Design 301. It's Thursday, December 3rd, and it's the ultimate of the penultimate. It's the last class of the week before the last week of classes. So if that didn't confuse you, I don't know what will. But welcome. Next week is our last week of classes. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about the portfolio template again. And next week we'll really get into it, and I'll be asking that we get a chance to see what people have done. I think it's really great when you show your peers what you've done. And it's not like a critique. Critiques are kind of hard to do. That's not what this is. It's just a chance to show your cool work. And that's one of the ways that you get other good ideas too, is you watch other people's cool work. So that'll be next week. Today and next week we'll also have a chance to go through any questions you've got on feedback as you put your whole portfolio together. But for today, I'm going to go over the portfolio template for combining them together. And then if you have specific questions, put your name on the chat line and we'll do it. Please know that I have another meeting for the Design Hub at 2 o'clock. So I've canceled the lab. I think everybody is well enough along that it shouldn't cause a problem, and you can meet with me tomorrow if you want to sign up to do so. Where's that sign up? That is here. So I'll put this in the chat line. So if you need to sign up, there it is for you. Okay, so let's take a look really quick and see. Oops, I'm on the wrong one now. Let's take a look at that portfolio template. And you can find it in the final portfolio module submittal for grading. Okay, so that's there also. Maybe I'll put that one in the in here. That way it's easy to find. That's the goal, is that you have kind of a one-stop shop for finding stuff. Okay, so we'll look at these portfolio requirements, and here they are. I'll make this a little bit bigger for you. And it's a compilation of the modules that you've already submitted. Okay, so you just take the ones you've done before and you combine them. Again, next week I'll give you more information on how to do that. But I think I've shared with you the videos that we've done that show you how to do that. And the goal is that a future employer can take a quick look at the skills that you developed. Okay? And even though this is a beginning class, employers like to see what you did at the very beginning. So it says use the approved template for your cover page. I don't know why this one isn't. This should be on there. Oh, it is on there. Okay, I wasn't seeing it well. Oh, there it is right there. Use the approved template for your cover page, student learning outcomes, and your contents page. Okay, it's important that people know what it is that you were supposed to learn, so that when they look at your portfolio, they can assess it well. they can look at your work and know. So you need to do your portfolios for Workspace, Draw and Edit. Remember how long ago that is and how hard that all seemed? And if you went back and did those again right now, they would be so easy for you. Just incredibly easy. You could probably do everything in an hour or two that took you weeks and weeks. Output and plotting. And then the 3 additional module presentations. Now look, some of you have done extensions or expansions of what you've done, right? And so you don't need to put 3 different ones in there. If it's really the same little project that you've made more and more and more complex, you can just do that in one. That will be fine. Okay? I don't care what you use it in. Google Slides, PowerPoint, DWFX, it won't really matter. Eventually, I want it as one single PDF. Now, how are you going to get graded? Everything that you do has to be technically accurate. Now, I get it. Sometimes I just asked you to trace something. Well, you'll need to have traced it well. Meet industry standards that were presented in the class. If I ask for a mechanical dimension, I should see a mechanical dimension. If I ask for certain line weights, I should see that. Okay, so if it looks like you have presented, now here's the hard part. This is where I get to make up my mind. Did you meet the student learning outcomes? Now, everybody I see that is on here right now has certainly done that. So you don't have to worry. Okay? But look at those student learning outcomes and see if you can absolutely say, yes, my portfolio demonstrates that. And that gives you a perfect score. And then if you get it mostly right and it's really good, but there's like either a little part missing or 1 or 2 things look a little bit off, I'll give you a 3. And if what you submit is accurate, but you know, you only did some of it. You didn't really do enough of it. So you only got some of the stuff. What you did was good, but there's not enough there. Then you'll get a 2. And then, look, you know, you just did something, you threw something together, and there's something there, you're not going to get anything. Okay? So let's take a look and see what those first 3 pages look like. So you'll fill out these 3 pages and add this to the front of your other ones all combined together. So here you'll put, you don't have, sorry, that shouldn't say module name. There we go. So this is your cover page. It's got your name on it. Says that you worked for 63 hours. It should have a link to your original work. And it says when you did it and who you submitted to. And just put some of your best stuff on the front. 1 or 2 cool looking things. Make it look good. So that shouldn't take you long at all. Should take you maybe 5 minutes. And then this, you don't have to do anything to this page. These are your student learning outcomes. We went over these the other day. But you should be able to look at this and really be able to say, my portfolio demonstrates this. And then you're going to do a little quick table of contents. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you need to, you can right click and insert a row. Okay, if you need more. How many pages are in that section? 4, 2, 5, 7, 3. So section 1 might have 4 pages, and section 2 might have 3, and section 3 might have 5. So how many pages are in each section? And then what is it? Workspace setup, draw and edit commands, annotations, plotting, industry choice, mechanical, right? So you'll fill this out. Put your name in there. So all of this, all put together, should take you maybe 10 or 15 minutes. And of course, you can do this in PowerPoint, or you can do it in Google Slides, or you can, if you need to make your own, you can, but it's nice if it's a nice, easy, clean one like this. All right? So that's what your portfolio template would look like. And then coming after that, now look, here's another way. I'm going to show you another cool way to do this. Watch, you're going to like this. If you did this in Google Slides, I think you could do this in PowerPoint and stuff too. So watch, let's say I open this one up. I can go File. I think I can copy my, let me see how to do this. Copy my entire, no, that's not what I want to do. I want to do it like this. I want to highlight all of these, right click, copy, and then I can go put them here, right click, paste. Now I got my, isn't that a cool way to combine these? So in Google Slides, it's really, really nice. Now I'm going to undo that. But if you've got all of your portfolios in Google Slide, literally what you're going to do is put this together, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to right click copy and right click paste each one of these. There. And then I could go to my next one, draw and edit commands. Right click copy. Right click paste. And there's all the, see how quickly you can put these together into one portfolio. Now I'm going to undo those because I don't want them sitting in the template. But that's a real easy way to do your work. Another easy way to do your work is to make these all PDFs and combine them using a PDF combiner program. Or make these all PDFs and combine them all in your DWF program. Oh my gosh, there are so many ways to do this. And if you work in PowerPoint, I'm pretty sure that you can add slides from one PowerPoint to another just as easily as I showed you. So I don't care how you do it. I really don't care. If next week you find that you're having real difficulties, you can make an appointment with me and we'll just go over it in detail together. And I'm actually going to show this again next week. And I'm hoping that next week some of you will have put yours all together and we can just share them. I would love to see your work ahead of time, and I would love to see you show off to one another. Just to be happy, not content, but happy with your work. We can always make our work better, but we should always be happy when you put the good effort that you've put into it and you have cool results like what you've got. Okay, so So that's where we're at.